So I've never done anything like this before, but I'm going to try to do a vampire makeup today. So this is sort of a modern casual take on a vampire makeup. I'm gonna start with this one. It's the Face Shop. It's the CC cushion, and I really like this because it stays on a really long time. It's supposed to be long lasting, and I have oily skin, so it really helps. I'm using a lighter color because it's vampire makeup and they're dead. I also have a few blemishes that just popped up recently, so here and here. I don't have any concealer actually right now, so I'm just gonna try to cover them as best as I can. I'm going to use the Age Rewind Maybelline concealer. I like it because it's good at getting rid of dark circles under your eyes. And I also just put it anywhere I saw sort of a blemish. And like I said, I don't have any other concealer other than this, so that's probably the best it's gonna get. When I'm doing my makeup, I like to put some chapstick or Vaseline on my lip so that I can kind of moisturize my lips before I put lipstick on, which is a good idea always. And then I'm going to be using this Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. I really like this because also, as I mentioned earlier, I have really oily skin, and this really does get rid of all of my oil production, which is really nice. So yeah, I only need to like reapply it maybe once a day, I think, in the middle of the day, which is the best I've gotten out of any powder before. I'm just gonna apply it on the edges of the face first so that my hair doesn't stick to my face. And also gonna put it on the T-zone, which gets oily really fast, and on the top of my eyelids and under my eyes. So I'm gonna start by contouring. Vampires have very deep set features, I think, because they're dead. So I would only imagine that they would be sort of sunken in. I'm using, this is my favorite. It's Art Class by, I do not know how to pronounce this name, Rodin? I don't know. It's it's a Korean product, and I like it because it's not reddish. If I use anything that's reddish, like for example, I bought this from an American store. These are supposed to be for contouring, but they're so red, and if I put them on, it makes me look sort of like I've been dirty or something, so I don't like to use stuff like that. So I'm going to take a little brush and first just do these two colors, the lighter colors here, just to get an outline of where I want to put it. So I'm going to start here and follow under my eyebrow and go on my eyelid as well, because I want to make the whole eye look like it's sunken in. I'm also going to go down the nose. Okay, and then I'm going to take the darker color and start applying it where I think my bones should be a little more sunken in. So I'm going to put it like right here. I'm also going to apply it under my eye. I am really excited for Halloween. It's my second favorite holiday. My first favorite holiday is Christmas, just because of I really like the Christmas atmosphere. But Halloween is my second favorite because you get to dress up. There's nothing more fun than that. Although I haven't actually ever been invited to a holiday, like a Halloween party before. I would have liked to go because I really do like dressing up, but yep, never been invited to one. They don't know what they're missing out on. Now, to me in the mirror, this looks even, but it might not look even on the camera. I can't actually see it because it's not right in front of me, the monitor, so I apologize if this turns out awful on the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face now, and I'm just using the same thing with this sort of large brush, and I'm going to take these two colors on the bottom here, the darker ones, and do it along my jawline to make it look more sunken in. a little bit on the forehead as well to make it more deep on the sides here. So I'm going to try to make it a little more deep. So when I do that, I'm going to take the darker color, and like my cheekbone is right here. So I'm going to put it right under that and make like a line. And then try to just blend that out a little more. And then do that to the other side. You can really tell that Halloween is coming because there's people walking around in costumes sometimes. Like the other day, we were in the car and I saw this guy riding a motorcycle, and he had like a really legit awesome Jack Sparrow outfit. He had like the bandana and the hair, and he had like a piratey looking outfit, and he was riding a motorcycle. It was really awesome. Also, I really like Halloween decorations. I'm not a fan of haunted houses or scary things because that scares the crap out of me. But I do like creative decorations. I'm gonna try to blend this out a little more just with my big brush. I didn't put anything on it. I'm just blending it. I cannot tell what that looks like on the camera. And then I'm going to be doing highlighter. I have a really obnoxiously white and sparkly color that I use. This one. And it's got really, really, really bright sparkles. And I think it's good for this one since I'm sort of dead. I don't need to have any color anyway, so the fact that it's pure white is totally fine. So I'm putting that on my forehead first. And then down the nose. I was planning to film on a better day, but it was sunny this morning and now it's cloudy, and so there's nothing I can do about that, really. Living in Minnesota means that weather is kind of random and there's never really a good day to do anything. And then I'm going to put it right on my cheekbone, above the line that I had made with the contouring. Or the bronze. It's not a bronzer. I don't know what it is. But yeah. As you can tell, I am by no means a makeup expert. I just like it, and it's sort of like a fun hobby for me. I don't claim to know anything. I won't be adding any blusher because I'm a vampire and they're dead, so they wouldn't have any color. We're gonna go to the eye makeup now. I'm gonna deepen my eyes with a purple color. I'm gonna grab, again, this, I should wash it, but I don't want to because I'm lazy. And I've just got this Maybelline palette. It's Hushed Tints. I don't know if they still make it because it's pretty old, and as you can see, I've used quite a lot of it. So I'm using the purple color right here, and I'm just gonna take that on this brush. Just get a brush that's good for, it's like not too wide, but wide enough so you can spread things. And I'm gonna like really put it all over my eye. Not as high as the contouring is, but just enough to make it look sort of deep and purple and sort of bruised and dead, I guess. And I'm just gonna keep applying that until I feel like I like it. And also applying it on the bottom line as well. This is the second time I've done a vampire for Halloween, and it's not because I'm not creative, it's just because I don't have enough money to go buying super fancy costume. I'm gonna take a brighter sort of purple burgundy color. This is a Mary Kay at Play Baked Eye Trio, and it's called On the Horizon. I got this a long time ago. Like, all my makeup is from a long time ago, so it may or may not still be available. And I'm going to use that with this time a regular eyeshadow brush. So it's just like this sort of a brush, and it's like about the size of a thumbnail. So I'm going to put it just here, and my eye crease it's like right here. I'm not going to be applying this that high, just so I can see it a little bit above the crease is what I'm doing. So if you have a larger crease than me, then you want to apply it more high up. I'm sort of also gonna like brush it this way towards my eyebrows. I'm also gonna put it under, about halfway, like right under the end, right under the pupil. I'm gonna go for a burgundy color, a wine color. It's Korean brand Etude House. Look at my eyes. The name is, I don't even know. And I'm gonna take that on the brush and I'm gonna put it on the outside. Also extending towards my eyebrow. And then also I'm gonna apply this on the outer corner, just a little bit. Oops. I'm gonna take this palette, this black color. This is a CoverGirl makeup. I don't actually really like CoverGirl eyeshadows at all. And I'm just gonna put that, my crease is right here, so I'm literally putting my brush in the crease and just going back and forth like this. So I'm just gonna take this big brush, it doesn't have anything on it, and just kind of sweep it around and blend things out, especially on the top of my eye here and the bottom. So I'm actually gonna draw my eyebrows right now. I use that reddish contouring palette I was talking about, this darkest color right here. Whoop, here. In the camera it looks more brown than it really is. It's more of like a reddish brown. So, and I'm using an angled brush just to put my eyebrows on, and just following the line. You can do your eyebrows whatever color you want. Just depends on like the color of your hair and what your preference is. I really wish that the sun would come out. Yeah, now it looks way more red than it really is. On the camera, it's not really this red. In the sunlight, it just looks like that on the camera. Because my lighting's messed up. Thanks, Minnesota. I'm just gonna draw a simple eyeline with this pen eyeliner. It's from Revlon. It's the Revlon Color Stay. And I'm gonna make an upward wing, and I don't know how to do this on camera, so I'm gonna try my best. And I always mess up. Okay, so I only did it up to here because, again, my half of a double eyelid makes it so anything I draw under here immediately rubs off and then sticks here, and I don't want that, so I just stopped putting eyeliner there. Right now there's a guy outside doing stuff to the pool in the backyard, and I'm sure he sees me sitting in the window doing this and wonders what in the world I'm doing. Well, this is gonna have to be good enough. I'm not really good at making even eyeliner, and I don't want to hurt my eye by scrubbing it until it looks perfect, because I do have to do this makeup again for actually when it's Halloween, so this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna also use this and connect it slightly with the bottom eyeline. I gotta say, being on camera makes me actually like a lot worse at this. And then I'm gonna do mascara. So I've got this Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. This is the like cat eye one, I think. It's sort of got like a leopardy print on it. So I'm gonna first curl my eyelashes. So this Halloween with my friend, I'm planning to go downtown Minneapolis and walk around and look at everyone's costumes, because they happen to have like a lot of costume contests there right now. And so I'm sure we'll be able to see like a whole lot of awesome different costumes. I'm also not using fake eyelashes because I don't like them. And it could be my eye shape and the fact that I don't have a double eyelid, but they're just really uncomfortable and they never apply well on my eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on the underline too. I'm sort of going for like a sickly, like I've been infected recently kind of vampire look. So I have this Marc Jacobs lipstick. It's the shade is called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, I guess. And I also have another sort of stick, Ellen Tracy stick. That's, I don't know what shade it is. It's like purple. I'm going to use both of these with a lipstick brush. So I'm going to first take this purple one and put it on the end of my lipstick brush, and then I'm going to actually apply it on the inside line of my eye on the bottom only. So I think the pool guys out there are scaring my dog. She's running while they're doing something. Okay, and then I'm gonna darken that a little. I mean, if you have a lipstick that's very vibrant and purpley pink, that's totally good. I just don't have that, so I kind of have to combine to it. And this gives it more of a reddish tone, so. I don't know what that looks like on camera because it's over here and every time I look over there I can't see it. And then, to get more of that sort of infection look, so I've got a MAC eyeliner brush, and I'm going to take the purple lipstick I used before, and I'm just going to start here. And you just want to make little veins going down your face. So I apologize about the lighting. This is going to be a terrible video, and I hope none of you watch it. And if you're wondering how I'm doing this, it's just, you just draw a line, squigglies, and draw it wherever you want. Make branches, make a bunch of them, connect them, do what your heart desires. Just take some of my face powder from before, and I'm just going to take it and put a little bit on and kind of pat it, but not rub it, don't rub it, just so that it sticks and so it blends in a little better. Using this brush again, I'm going to take the contouring shade I had before, just this middle one, and lightly brush it over, just so that it blends in with my skin color a little. And I'm not taking that much. I really wanted to add colored contacts to this because I love colored contacts. I think they're so cool and there's so many different colors and things you can do, but in the US they are like really hard to find unless you want to pay an arm and a leg. So unfortunately this time I won't be having that, but next year when I'm in Korea, hopefully I can do a better updated one. As far as lipstick goes, I'm going to start with this, I think this is from the dollar store. It's like a dark sort of brown burgundy color, and I'm going to use it first on the inside of my lips and then just spread it out. And then I'm going to add another darker layer on just the inside. And then I have this Korean tint. It's a red tint. It's called Red Up from the Face Shop, I believe. And I'm going to apply it on the inside of my lip heavily. And it does not have to be even. And then I'm just going to take it and do this kind of thing. Because I'm a vampire. I am planning on filming my outing with my friend this Halloween, so you will also be able to see that. It should be fun. And I will have my full outfit by that time. I'm still waiting for some pieces in the mail. I ordered a fancy earring. Really excited about it. It's a dragon and it wraps around like this. I'm going to take kind of the rough measurement of my teeth, my canines. And I'm gonna like compare that to where I want it on my neck, so there's like 2 spots there. Oh, well, I had a little bit of lipstick. And so I'm gonna use this Duo eyelash glue. And this is like super easy to find in the store. Also, for kicks, I'm just gonna put some lip gloss on just to make my lips more wet looking. Yes?
If you wanted to, I should have my shoes should have been delivered.
Okay?
I don't have them. I wonder if they might be in the mailbox.
My mom just made me go outside to go get her shoes from the mailbox while there were people working on our yard. You can imagine the looks I got looking like this. And also, I heard that on Friday, which is the day I'm going out, there's supposed to be snow. Yeah, typical of Minnesota though. I think there's not really any Halloweens when I don't have to wear a large jacket or like a coat, like a winter coat, because it's just like so freezing here. And I'm really jealous of people that live in areas where you can go out on Halloween dressed like what you want to be dressed like. Minnesota problems. If you have liquid latex, use it. I'm sure it would work a lot better than this, but I didn't want to buy, I'm only doing 2 small little dots. I didn't want to buy a bunch of liquid latex for that. And I actually never used it. I don't know how to use it, so I was really afraid that I would like mess up. So right now I'm just taking the same foundation from before, or the CC cream cushion, and I'm just putting it on that area to make them skin color. I'm gonna take my paper clip that I just took the end off, and I'm gonna kind of try to get under the glue. You can also, if you have long fingernails, you can use those to kind of pinch it. Here's a little. Okay, so even though I got only a tiny hollow started, it's still good. So I can extend it with this, kind of wedge this under there and drag it out. Okay, that's one. So using this brush and the purple that I used before here, I'm kind of going for like sort of a bruised look. So I'm gonna just kind of dot it on, and it doesn't have to be even or beautiful. I've got my brush and I've got a red lipstick, and I'm just gonna take the lipstick on the brush, and then I'm gonna kind of insert it in the wound, and also try my best to push it under as far as I can. I'm just gonna put red on it, on the outsides or whatever, smear that around. But the CoverGirl again, I'm going with the burgundy color, and then I'm just gonna put that in there. Again, same thing. Then I'm putting kind of outside to whatever I have remaining, just because I'm still worried about the whole blending the wound with the rest of my skin thing. And along the edges, I'm going to take the black, and then I'm going to like lightly kind of push the skin flaps aside with the black. So I'm going to put more of the red in the center, the red lipstick. I'm going to take the purple again and sort of dust that on. Here also, I'm going to take the purpley color that we used for the veins, and sort of lightly make more coming out of the neck. What?
Lisa?
Sure. And then with the contouring color again, I'm just gonna use the middle brown and dust a little on there. Although my veins are really ugly, so they don't look realistic in the first place, but you know, I tried. And I have a red, or sort of berry lip gloss. The lip gloss itself is colored. I'm gonna take that on the brush, like a little blob of it, and then just stick it right in the middle there. Kind of droop it down where I think it would be drooping down. Take the red lipstick again, coat that a little on there, and sort of blend it in with the lip gloss I did here, so it looks more like it's dripping blood and not some random pinky substance. Okay, I think we're done here.
Happy Halloween.